Hi everyone, this is Amanda with 40 Plus and Fantastic, and thank you guys for stopping by. Today I am going to share some of my styling tips on a budget. I basically live on a budget and I always like to get my biggest bang for the buck. I'm also a real big believer on going for the hunt on some awesome stuff, and I love the idea of recycling. I call it UpCycling, and so you can probably imagine that I have 4 places that I love to shop for budget-wise. The first place is actually, I'm going to share, it's going to be 2 places wrapped in one, and that is because they are both thrift shops. I just love thrifting. My mom got me into thrifting, and I remember a while ago I was like, oh, this is like the longest thing ever. I don't feel like digging through anything. And then I started digging through a little bit, and I started finding some really awesome things. Some things that you can't find at a regular store anymore. And so each piece happens to be unique. And we all know how much I love to be unique, right? So what I love the hunt. It's like a treasure hunt. I have found some really awesome pieces from a company called Free People. I know some of you guys are probably familiar with that. It's kind of gypsy related. Tiki, which is kind of a yoga. Lululemon, which is also like a yoga type thing. American Eagle, you name it. I pretty much have found, what is it? Some of the jeans you find at Buckle. Miss Me jeans. Those are really nice jeans too. So I've gotten all those things and more. I find t-shirts that I love, and like vintage ones. I love them. Johnny Cash, you name it, I've gotten it. One of the other places that I absolutely love to shop at is Ross. Okay, Ross, y'all know Ross. I mean, it is in every state, everywhere, and I probably have guessed that y'all probably have gone to Ross at least once in your life. It's one of the places that I do like to go. There's a few things I won't get at the thrift store, as you can probably only imagine. Undergarments and swimsuits are of some of them. And so a really nice place to go is actually Ross. They have a wonderful selection of those things, so you know you actually are getting them new and clean. The other place that I really love going is a place called Final Clearance. Unfortunately, I think there's actually only one in Arizona. It's not too far. I'm grateful it's not too far from me, but I want to say it's a shop that has, probably like the last shot of selling stuff from like Macy's or Target. I've found some other things that are there, although, you know, top of my mind, I can't think of what they are. But I like to buy some things from there. They have, if you sign up for their email, they do have 20% off coupons all the time. They also have sales like on their dresses, 50% off. It's just a really cool store to hit up at some point. And the last place I really enjoy going is, and I don't know if you guys are even probably familiar with this place, but it's called the Henna Shop. And as you can probably tell, that store is probably one of my favorites next to thrifting. I get some of my henna there. I also get henna local, which I love to support local small businesses. That is one thing, if I have to, I will spend more money for, because I am a huge believer in supporting small business. Let's go back to Henna Shop. With Henna Shop, there's usually twice a year that their clothing, which happens to be more gypsy, flowy, it's loose fitting, but not too loose fitting, I guess you can say. It's very flattering. But twice a year they have sales. Usually each piece of clothing is $10. It's amazing. They always do have, though, a clearance section that clothing is 50% off, which I hit up all the time. I also buy some of my jewelry from there. I don't know if you can kind of see. This is a pair that I got from there. Oh, these Savers, of course. And honestly, a lot of times I'll go to Savers and buy some of their jewelry for like $1 or $2 and take it apart and make something brand new. I'd actually like to do a video on that sometime, but that's going to be at a later date, because today I'm going to share something special with you guys. And so I would say those are my absolute favorite budget-friendly places to go. Today, though, I am super excited to show you guys how I love one of my most favorite things to upcycle is flannels. And I'm sure you've seen it. I have made them before, but I'm sure you've seen it somewhere along the way. The flannels that are like dip bleached. And that is a perfect way to upcycle clothing. So I just wanted to share this. I just bought this yesterday at Savers. It was, I want to say $4.50, like literally. It's an American Eagle, and it's 100% cotton. It's real important you get 100% cotton. It can be a little bit of another blend, but because not all flannels are going to bleach dye the way you would hope they will. Some of them, I don't know, that ink is like supersonic ink, and I don't know what they did to it, but the bleach won't lift it. But lots of times, the closer to 100% you can find a flannel, the better off you are. I want to say this is a little bit of a mix. What is this? No, it's 100%. It's 100% cotton. Perfect. Okay. And it's soft though, so you can find ones that are completely soft. So this is, I want to kind of hold it up. I have to move back a little bit so you guys can see. This is the flannel. I usually purchase them in the men's section. I like the way they fit the best. And I'm going to kind of show you the colors so you can kind of see what the colors are going to start out as. Okay. They're kind of like an orange, a bright orange, white, and like a navy blue. So I'm gonna go into the kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to dip dye and add a little style so we can upcycle a flannel. And you would have only paid $4.50 for this thing. I know for sure. You can purchase these online for like $30 or more. I'm going to show you how to make it yourself. All right, let's go. All right, first of all, we're going to go ahead and fill that sink about halfway with water. And then we're going to add about 2 cups of bleach to that water. Yeah, don't spend the extra $1 and get the good bleach, not dollar store. Doesn't work as well. Throwing it out there. So I'm pouring about 2 cups. Okay, so here's where it gets kind of important. So you want to only dip the shirt in about halfway. That way you do have 2 tones to it. And it's really up to you how far up you want to go. I actually went a little bit too far up for my own liking, but I do like the way it turned out, and you guys will see. It's the beauty of this though. Each one will be different. as you can see, I had a purple one. I mean, I already had the bleach, so why not throw that one in there too. See how that water's starting to look murky? That's what you want. And that's how you know that it's lifting. All right, now we're gonna go ahead, we're done. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes, or it just kind of depends on how light you want it. Now we're just gonna rinse the flannels. If you want really light, leave it in there for an hour. That's a little too light for me. And then we're gonna go ahead and wash the flannels. Okay, so it is the next day, and I just kind of wanted to show you how my flannel, the dip bleached flannel, actually turned out. And I actually love the two different colors. What's kind of interesting, and I'm gonna step back here in a moment so that way you guys can see exactly how it turned out. What I really kind of think is pretty fun is, so each flannel will bleach or change differently. So one set of colors that you see can completely bleach out to a different type of color. I heard that it has something to do with the dye they use. So it can be pretty interesting to see the differences. You literally have no idea what it's going to come the finished product will be. And to me, that's kind of exciting. So, I mean, you know, I get excited pretty easily, I guess, right? So let me go ahead, let me step back so you guys can see what color this actually turned out to be. And I will also show you one that I did that was like a purple type color and what that faded to. So kind of give you guys an idea of what can possibly happen. Let me go ahead, step back, and that way you guys can see exactly how this one turned out. Well guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you were able to learn something a little bit different and a fun way to upcycle your clothing, maybe to save a little money, but add a little style. If you guys have any questions or any comments, don't hesitate to ask. I will try to answer any of them that I can. And I actually wanted to let you know I'm going to be starting a series of woven into some of my other things of doing style on a budget, because that I'm very passionate about, as well as being able to use recycled things and repurpose them. I just something I really enjoy doing. I feel like it gives it some major character, and I don't know, you're able to save money and kind of help sustain things at the same time. So like I said, that will be woven into some of these YouTube channels or YouTube videos. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for those, and have a wonderful day. Mwah! This is going to be the one. So the reason I'm making it so I know this is not just the time I've tried it, but this will be the one. Okay. Wow, I talked to myself. Hi everyone, just looking to sell our house and move. I don't care about that too. Okay.
Mom, we don't want you swearing on camera. What?
I'm not swearing on camera, I'm just frustrated. Not. Don't do that. Wow, I cannot believe it. This is, of all the shirts, could it not have been... What is wrong with you? I'm so mad right now.
So we're doing it again? With a different shirt?
I think so.
Can you just leave the bleach in there though?
That means I gotta go to another, I gotta go back and get another shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I gotta go back and do it.
This is some quality content.
I'm trying. Really upset right now.
No, I mean quality content because now you can talk about what shirts not to use.
I'm just mad. Yeah, because the... Hi everyone. It's my hair in my armpit. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Hi everyone, this is Amanda with 40... Did it again? Is this what happens when you have long hair? Ooh. Okay. Hi everyone, this is Amanda. I love to shop is... Do I love it? But... So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is. We'll get another one. We'll get another one. And we'll do this. Okay, that's enough.